Hi everybody, Miss Morrow. Today I am going to share with you what your Wednesday work is going to be for today. So if you go to, you will need out the activity from yesterday, which was called Fun on the Global Grid. In my classes, we got through the first page with looking at absolute location and finding different locations on the map, and then we stopped at the end of page 1. So today we are going to be working through pages 2 and 3. So to start with, we are going to be exploring again relative and absolute location, and there are two ways to describe where a place is: absolutely and relatively. So remember, absolute location is using latitude and longitude coordinates to give a specific and exact location. You have your latitude and your longitude. Relative location is using other places or objects to describe where something is in relation to something else. So Miss Flanagan's house is in front of Yahara River by Tenney Park. So that is an example of relative. So you're using some of those words such as by, behind, next to, and so forth. So what you have to do today is you're going to use Google Earth and your desk atlas, or an atlas or a map if you need it. You can use the one from above if you need it, to answer the following questions. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to launch Google Earth. And it's going to look like this, and then you just hit launch. And then you might have to let it load for a little bit. So question number 1 says, what's the absolute location of your home? Latitude and longitude. So the coordinates appear at the bottom. You don't need to include anything past the decimal points. So when we go to Google Earth, as you can see, it is still loading. All right, so when we're in Google Earth, the first question is asking about the location of your home. So when we go to Google Earth, what you can do is you go to the little magnifying glass over here, the search, and then as you go in, you can type your address in the search button. So I'm just going to use Glacial Drumlin's address, and once you type it in, it is going to take you to Glacial Drumlin. And you can see that you can do kind of a round bird's eye view of Glacial Drumlin. But what it's asking you for is the coordinates appear at the bottom. You don't need to include anything past the decimal points, like I said before. So if we look down here, here is the coordinates on the bottom right. So you don't have to go beyond the first, so we can just say 43 degrees north and 89 degrees west. So then we would go back, and in this box we would write 43 north, 89 west. And I realize there should be a degree sign, but we'll know what you're talking about if you just put those in. So then you're going to talk about what is the relative location of your home. So describe it in terms of landmarks. So if you went back to Google Earth, or if you can think of where your house is, if I'm looking at Glacial Drumlin right now, I know that this is CVS, and this is a dentist office, and I can use that in relative terms. So I could say GDS is across the street from CVS and next to the dentist office. Okay, so that is what you would do for that one. So then it says explore the street view, the person icon, and click on anything lit up in blue. Do you notice any familiar landmarks, and name one? So when you're clicking on this, the directions are there for you. So you click on the person icon right here, and then you can click on anything that's blue. And then it's going to take you to the street view, and then you can look around and see if there's any familiar landmarks that you would want to write about or write down. So I could do CVS right here. I could also click on it. It's going to move me in each direction. So have fun exploring around your house. Okay, so that's the first part, and then there are the next couple. You're just exploring some different places. So you're going to search Piazza San Marco, Venice, Italy. You're going to find the exact location again, looking at that bottom right, exploring the street view, looking for something interesting, and then using what you learned about that to explain its relative location. So again, you're doing that for the White House. You have a Cat Ba National Park in Vietnam you're going to be looking at. And then there's an activity where you're, it's called Click the Feeling Lucky Dice icon in Google Earth. Where did it take you and what is the absolute location? And then it has you going into Voyager. So you're going to complete this for your Wednesday activity and then be ready to have a mini check-in about absolute and relative location if you are in Miss Morrow's class. All right, have a great day, everybody, and don't forget, you can always email me to ask me any specific questions that you have. Have a great day.